Hello and welcome to another update video about Harmony One. Harmony One, in my view, is as well pretty much similar to Fantom, actually in an ABC correction. So indicating that after the cycle top here in October, where we all the way came up to nearly 40 cents, which was also my price target back then. We didn't quite reach the 40 cents, but started then with a double top here, the correction. A wave A, we came down here on the 4th of December, all the way down to nearly, well, 11 cents, no, 13 cents, 13 and a half cents. We then started to move up, in my view, in a wave B, in my view, in a corrective wave B, pretty much what Fantom did as well. And I would expect at some point now a correction into that wave C area down there, below 13 and a half cents. This is based on the assumption that a wave C needs to finish below the wave A. And we've seen it time and time again. And I do expect it as well for Harmony One. We're currently in this B wave to the upside, which I think is looking corrective. You know, you see stronger and stronger retracements. You have a broadening ascending wedge, which is generally a bearish pattern, a reversal pattern to the downside, indicating that the sellers get stronger and stronger. So we've got this, ascending broadening wedge. I think we saw that on the Fantom chart as well, and we saw it on other cryptos before. And Fantom, to be fair, already did what I anticipated. This is a Fantom chart. It came to the top of my target box. You can see it here on the daily. The daily candles did not close outside of my target box that I gave you. This. We maxed it out absolutely, and then came down here. Currently finding support though within the target box again. So absolutely it could be another attempt to the upside, but it already had quite a bit of a correction down from the top all the way up to, well, 318 it did come, and now we came all down the way to 220. Harmony One hasn't really done that yet. Harmony is still in this immediate uptrend. It did hold above the 20-day moving average and the 50-day moving average here in white and orange. And the support line of that trend line here, this ascending trend line, is at 25 cents or 24 and a half. So it's an important one, you know. And also Harmony One is at a key level, at a key resistance level here, at basically the top of my cycle, of my target area, here at around 33 cents. It's not only my target area. Well, that target area is based anyway on Fib levels. So if I show you the Fib levels, you will understand that this is the 0.786 Fib level. This is for a wave B retracement. Normally, it's not the maximum, but it's oftentimes where the price would retrace. Oftentimes cryptos reach, you know, in that wave B, they do reach at least a 0.5 Fib level. Weaker cryptos turn here. Most get to the 0.618 level at 28.6 that was, and we found resistance here and did drop down. But we then came up all the way to the 0.786 even, which is quite a strong sign. It could even go to the 0.887 Fib level or even the all-time high. This is possible in a wave B. It wouldn't invalidate the chart at all. This is only the area of the highest probability where the price is going to turn around, because and we can see how relevant that area is, how long we've now spent time in this area, okay? And I did give you that area when we were coming up here. So it is a relevant area, especially here between the 0.618 Fib level where we're finding support and the 0.786 Fib level where we're finding resistance, between 28.6 cents and 32.6 cents. Now from here, what can the price do? Of course, there's the option to move up from here, but it is massive resistance. And I think the upside potential is fairly limited. I think, well, we could go all the way up to the all-time high, but in my view, it's fairly risky given that what Fantom has done, given what I do expect for Bitcoin. Now, absolutely everybody who would like to go in here, you know, could wait for another drop to the 0.618 Fib level, maybe set a stop loss and go in there now. I mean, these are all possible buy areas. You know, if you're willing to sort of take the risk that we could get into this wave C wave from here, but setting a stop loss and the setting a stop loss and the risk is limited. You know, you've got various important support levels here where the price could turn if it drops. Here 28.6 cents, just set it, yeah, very important one. We found support a few times now, but we're retesting several times. Then 25.7 cents, which is the 0.5 fib level. Then here 22.9 cents, the 0.382 fib level. To the top, obviously, we've got the resistance here at 32.6 cents, and then the 0.887 fib level will be at 35 cents. So if we break here, this 32.6, we're going to get to 35 in my view, and then you can see the all-time high coming. But how likely is that, you know? There is a certain likelihood we could do, especially that Harmony One has held this level, but I would expect then at some point, even if we move up a little bit higher, that wave C to start. I mean, Cosmos did go all the way up to the all-time high, but even there I remained bearish and we're now dropping. So Harmony One, I would anticipate the same move. Of course, I don't have a crystal ball, can't see into the future, of course not. I can only let you know here with the highest probability in my view what's going to happen. But even if we move up from here, the upside potential is limited, not only as per the Elliott wave count, but also as per the indicators. Look at where we are on the daily. I mean, we're here at 64 on the daily RSI. There isn't much more room to grow. Yeah, you can absolutely, you can get to 80 maybe here on the RSI, but it's a difficult environment for cryptos at the moment. And how far will it really push up? It is important to understand that it's getting risky. Yeah. So on the daily here, we are already quite high on the RSI. The MACD is slowing down as well. You can see that. Isn't turning. The MACD line isn't turning yet, but it's losing buying pressure. You can see that here. Okay. So the indicator on the daily, I would say, does not leave much room for growth, and the MACD shows us decreasing buying pressure. On the 2-day chart, you can't see that yet on the MACD, but it's flattening out, and the RSI is still quite high. On the weekly, we've just made a bullish cross, so it remains to be seen, does that lead to higher prices? And absolutely, as I said, it could go all the way up to the all-time high, but then you need to think about what is the risk and what is the reward. I think it could be a possible trade. Everybody who would like to take this as a long trade obviously could at one of the key supports, maybe wait for the pullback of the key support to the key support, set a stop loss, go long. It's a possibility, absolutely. And but then the potential, the key resistance will be at 37.7 or 38 cents, basically the all-time high. And this is obviously then not a lot of profit for the potential risk, but depending on where you would set your stop loss, you can of course limit the risk. But even here on the weekly, the RSI is not overbought yet, but it's already fairly high. And then if we take here a look at the 4-hour chart, you can see that we have we're flat here on the price, and we're having a lower high on the RSI, normally indicating that it's less likely to break through. Had we had a higher RSI now, it would be more likely to break through. That's typically what happens if the RSI at the same price is lower than the previous one. There is a lower likelihood to break through. On the other hand, what you see here is something like a ascending triangle. So you're moving higher here. So you could use that also to determine any pullback levels. Yeah. Next, from there, we would then expect the price to go back to, because we came all the way there, possibly here to 29.6 in the next pullback roughly. Yeah. If that happens today. And from there, we could then try it again, but we didn't break through it yesterday. Here, this resistance line, and the price needs to start to move through, otherwise it will roll over. Yeah, it will roll over. And in terms of targets for the wave C, it's below 13.6 cents. Yeah, basically between the 9-cent level and 13.6, below the wave A here. And it seems low now, of course it does, but yeah, you can see how rapid Fantom did drop yesterday. Yes, it's recovered a little bit because Bitcoin did move up again, but you can see how rapid this can go. You know, don't. I just want to make you aware that it's not good to think the price can never go down again. Yes, Harmony 1 is holding very strong, but in the end, it's doing what it's supposed to be doing in a wave B scenario. It's still in the target range and could move higher from here, yes, but it's still in the target range. And it struggles to get through here. And we've seen these strong retracements. We've got an ascending broadening wedge. So if you are in here, just be careful and maybe think about profit taking, you know. I'm not telling you to take profits. It's all up to you. But, and bear in mind, this is never financial advice. It's only what I see here in the charts. Personally, I have taken profits and I'm waiting for a dip to buy more. All right, so hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.